Well, that stinks. Came in this morning and there was a couple little puddles of transmission fluid under the transmission, so I haven't even run it yet and it's leaking. Gonna have to figure out where that's coming from. So that leak there can be tracked down to that one bolt. I'm gonna see if it's loose or I'm gonna pull it out. It's actually coming from around the bolt head itself. So I'll pull it out, maybe put some Permatex on the bolt and put it back in. That should fix that problem. The other one, there's a leak. There's actually fluid hanging on the bottom of that stone Bennett. So I gotta, yeah, it looks like it's maybe the oil pan bolts that hold on the stone Bennett maybe. I just saw it drip there. Several of those I can see, yep. So probably just take the bolts out, Permatex them, put them in, should stop it. Those bolts had to come out to put the stone Bennett on, and I think that's what happened there. Just removed a brass fitting for an air line. This is the main, up front on the aux tank, he had a like a distribution block there, and Lance had broke off a fitting on it. So I just got that out with the easy out. It wasn't too difficult. So now we can hook up all of our air throttle, air, and everything from up there. We have like a distribution block. Let's see if I got it. Yeah, right there. And that'll give us all of our fittings that we need. Here's our shift indicator, which he's going to label. So we have reverse, neutral, drive, and then 2-1, I think is how it goes on there, but he's gonna label it now. Starting to put the wheels back on. These wheels are torqued. We had to get an extra torque wrench. My other one wasn't working right. It wasn't clicking. It should have been. Luckily, Lance had a torque wrench too. Getting ready to fire it up here in just a couple minutes.
Did that line under there?
The coolant one?
Yeah.
Yep.
There's only one line. Did you check to see if there are other lines disconnected?
Nope.
I think we would have seen the puddle by now.
10-4. I'm gonna look anyway.
Okay.
You can hook up air too.
We're getting ready to start it for the first time. Lance is going over everything in his head now. What was disconnected and what wasn't.
I want all the body pieces closed.
Okay.
I don't have a throttle. I don't have a brake.
The wheels are off the ground. Tyler, be ready to shut it down if something happens bad over there.
We don't have any pressure.
Click it to on.
Give me a second. Got wires all over hanging all over the place up here, but we should be fine. Dash is apart. What'd it do?
It released the engine
released
stop.
it and put it back on.
You want to start this thing?
No, just turn it back to on.
Okay, it's released it. You're good.
You want me to start it?
Yeah.
You're positive.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Oh, you got the video running?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Your batteries are really low, dude.
It should have fired by now.
Your batteries are really low. It's barely turning over.
Smells good
Yeah,
though.
she was turning over. She usually starts on the first bump.
It was really slow. Let's do a
Back in?
No, we're gonna put charger on it. Go ahead and start it, Lance.
I want to think about something for a second. Where are those relays getting their power from? They're getting it from me, which I haven't applied it yet. So I got nothing. I'm just thinking I don't want to have an electrical fire or anything. I've got, until I put that switch in and connect that center peg to 12V, nothing I've hooked up here has any 12V.
Okay.
Once I do, what's the ground? You grounded these ends, right?
Yeah.
And then what makes the lights work is they're actually grounded to the chassis and everything on
Okay.
because there's no return. There's only 5 indicator lights, so
Okay.
right?
Must be.
So I haven't applied any hot ever.
Okay.
Just making sure of that.
It's fine. We're gonna manually shut it down back here too. So
How long will you let it run for?
30 seconds
Okay.
or less. If fluid's leaking out somewhere, then we're gonna shut it off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Clock that so it hits.
I didn't clock it. It swivels.
Well, we'll have to make that longer.
Yeah. Okay, move it. Go the other way.
It should be in drive.
I don't think so.
Should be in second. 1 second. There's drive. There's reverse.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Drive. Second. White, whatever that is.
Hang on, don't touch it. My fingers are in there. Okay, I was making sure it cleared there.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I thought it was hitting the dipstick. All right, do you have all the gears now?
What?
Do you have all the gears?
I'm in white right now, which I think is
First,
2.
okay. 2. Drive.
Yep.
Reverse.
That's neutral.
Yeah, I'm not getting my neutral signal. Let me look into why.
Okay.
my other wire.
Do you need to turn the master on to have power? Or
No, I'm just taking it off cigarette lighter.
Okay.
So I can just hold it. It didn't hurt me.
So that shows us what gear we're in, and then as you change gears,
I think we're neutral.
yeah, it's working.
So it's working now.
Okay.
All right.
That's neutral. Drive.
Drive.
2. 1. 2. Drive. Neutral. And reverse.
It just started working for some reason.
Okay. You fixed it.
Might have been just working, you know? Yeah.
Yep. He has a toggle switch up here that he toggles up or down to go through the gears. Go ahead and show that. Yep. And then we're going to make a little readout that actually has that and shows what gear it's in.
Yeah, we're gonna put it down here, out of sight, so people.
So how
can
much?
see this.
How much did the Stone Bennett cost you this way? Where you do it this way?
Maybe $600 for the shifter. These lights were nothing. Some wire
Couple
fittings.
switches, mirror fittings. Yeah.
What really was the change though is when we went to air throttle and air modulator and stuff like that. That's where it got expensive. I think the air throttle was $450, so $1,000 just in those two things.
Yeah.
And then a lot of little fittings and stuff. They're not too hard to find. But this is pretty damn cool to have an electric shifter. And in all reality, I can buy a LED display that'll say D123. They actually make those.
Yeah.
That would be stinking cool to have, and it'll just say what gear it's in. I found them online for like $5.
Oh wow.
I mean, it's just like this, but when it goes to that code, it makes the
Yeah.
D or it makes the R or something like that. And
Yeah.
that's all a Stone Bennett is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's mounted right here.
Yeah, that's a good deal. And then your transmission you got for a steal of a deal too, right?
What do we give? $750.
$750 for the V730.
It hasn't blown up. We ran it for obviously earlier in the video. We ran it for a couple minutes and it didn't blow up. Nothing sprayed out of it, did it, Tyler?
Nothing came out. No, we haven't driven it yet though, so we'll see what happens.
We're close.
So make sure you keep it in neutral when you. There you go. Good job.
Cool.
Okay, first I'm gonna have you start it, and then I'll have you turn the parking brake off.
Okay, just tell me when.
Go ahead and start. Parking brake off. Hold down the brake with your hand. Put it in drive. Put off the brake. Release the brake. Let off the brake. Wheels are spinning. Step on the brake. Put it back into neutral. Release the brake. Now shut off. Everything worked just like it was supposed to.
You didn't try reverse.
Don't park anywhere you need to back up.
We'll try reverse when we back out of the shop.